Good evening, my name is Dominic DeFrancisco, and I am pleased to welcome you to the LHS 2024 Spring Concert. Just a couple housekeeping things. In the event of an emergency, please just take note of the emergency exits. There are two up here at the front, or you can go back the way you came in through the back of the auditorium. And of course, listen to the Opera House ushers. They do a great job, and they will make sure everybody gets out of here safely. Please, no flash photography. And also, please try to avoid taking videos. We are being live streamed, and the recording of this concert will live forever on the internet. So just sit back, relax, enjoy. And then finally, at the bottom of those one-page programs, we have a link to a digital program, which gives you a lot of background about the music that we're going to play tonight, and about how some of this stuff came to be. And I think that's it. So, up first we have the LHS Concert Band. Our first piece tonight is called Centennial Cabaret, and it's a piece that we commissioned in honor of the Opera House 100th anniversary. And so last May, when we were playing our first kind of piece that we commissioned, But the Bridge is Unforgiving, I found out that the Opera House was going to be celebrating their 100th anniversary this year, and I was like, ooh, an excuse to get new music in the world. And so I reached out to a friend of mine who unfortunately can't be here tonight, but they are watching through the live stream, Michael Shunn, who works at the University of New Hampshire as a lecturer in theory and composition. And I said, hey, I have this really cool opportunity to write a new piece of music for band. We have a relationship with the Lebanon Opera House that goes back to the late 60s, and Ralph Bowie, who I think is here tonight, or he's watching virtually, but he just celebrated his 90th birthday. And so this relationship has been something that has benefited the high school, and I think it's benefited the Opera House. And so I was so pleased to commission this piece. I think you're gonna love it. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of things you can hear in here. There's a lot of little snippets of musical history kind of woven into the texture of this piece. So I hope you enjoy Centennial Cabaret. absolutely wonderful to work with this year. And I don't say this to them enough, but I am always so grateful to come in every day and be able to work with them, especially given the amount of things they can choose from and do at Lebanon High School. In fact, many of them, the past 2 weeks, have been taking their AP tests, including a bunch of them today actually missed our dress rehearsal because they were taking their AP Spanish test. And we know they would have rather been with us, but APs are important, and we do value them. And so they have been absolutely great to work with all year. Our next piece tonight is called Into the Silent Land. And it's written by Steve Danu, who grew up in New England. And as you can read in the program notes, he actually did attend Sandy Hook Elementary School. And so this piece for him was kind of how he dealt with the emotions and the feelings he had following the events of the Sandy Hook Elementary shooting. And so, it's a really somber, it's a really sad piece. It is also one of the most beautiful pieces of music I have ever heard. You're going to hear some narration towards the end of the piece, and the full poem is in those online program notes. And I'm going to let the music speak for itself. I can't really continue to talk. So here is Into the Silent Land by Steve Danu.
remember me when I am gone away, gone far away into the silent land. When you can no more hold me by the hand. Remember me when no more, day by day, you tell me of our future that you planned. Only remember me. You understand? Remember me when I am gone away, gone far away into the silent land.
So for some of our students, it's their last concert, and we're going to recognize them. Playing piano and in our percussion section, our subordinate. Trumpet section, Olivia. Our third senior trumpet player, Wesley. Finally, back here, playing timpani on it is Nicholas. We have one more piece for you tonight, now that I've got my cardio in. Finding a third piece for this concert was really challenging. I knew we were gonna, I didn't know what Cabaret was gonna sound like when I commissioned it, but I knew we were gonna have that piece, and I knew it was gonna be fairly upbeat and, happy. And I knew we were gonna do Into the Silent Land, and so my conundrum was, where do I go from there? And so our third piece also has a very sad backstory, and there is a very long program note, and I really encourage you to read it. It includes an entire letter from the woman who commissioned this from Brian. The short story is she lost a child that she was due to give birth to, and she had a miscarriage, and she just couldn't. She wanted to commission a piece of music so that other people that went through a similar thing would have something to turn to. She reached out to a bunch of composers. Finally, Brian Balmages agreed to do it. And I got what I think is maybe one of his best pieces of music that he's ever written. And he's written a lot of music. And this is a story in 3 parts. And I know I said that, I know it has this sad backstory, but where we're going to end is with hope and with light, and again with love. The 3 parts to this are, what does unconditional love sound like? And this section is highlighted by an original lullaby that he wrote for the oboe and piano. The second section is, what does it sound like when that love is broken? Which you will be able to tell when we get to that section. It's very chaotic. And then the final section is, what does it sound like when somebody sees the face of God? I hope you enjoy Brian Balmage's Love and Light.
Hello. While everyone is getting in their places, I'll make a couple of announcements. Let's give another round of applause for the band. They were amazing tonight. Both of the selections for choir and superlatives were based around history or historic events in time. So if you go ahead and scan the QR code, you'll actually see all of those linked, and our students have all made PowerPoints researching different pieces of information about the historic times that they will tell you about. So either right now or after the show, you can go ahead and look through their work. They did some really wonderful research, and it will apply to all of the songs that you'll hear tonight. I will say there is a bit of a change in the concert rep order for choir. We will start with Fire and Ice, then go to You Are My Refuge, and end with What Was I Made For. Other than that, thank you for being here, and I hope you enjoy choir.
Hi, my name's Taylor, and I'm a 9th grader at LHS. Our first song tonight is going to be Fire and Ice, which was originally a poem written by Robert Frost in 1920. But we will perform this choir piece with the same text composed by Emily Crocker. This song originally talks about the equal destruction between fire and ice and the strong emotions that have been brought to light, along with the powerfulness of hate and the other emotions. As we approached learning this song, we took the text and used it to learn more about climate change and bring awareness to its effects. I hope you enjoy tonight.
everyone.
I'm Micah.
And I'm Victor, and we're both freshmen.
Today we're thrilled to present to you our rendition of You Are My Refuge. You Are My Refuge was made to give hope and comfort to over 100,000 high school choir programs that were forced to shut down concerts and performances due to COVID.
Michael Joan Trotta captured the essence of seeking comfort and discovering resilience during challenging times through the adaptation of Psalm 46. We hope you enjoy.
Hello everyone, my name is Adish and I'm a freshman at Lebanon High School. Today we're thrilled to present to you the song What Was It Made For by Billie Eilish. The theme is of self-discovery and questioning one's purpose of existence. We also learned its relation to the feminist movement and was shown in the movie Barbie. There will be a solo group that include Leah Hopwood, Jenny Lids, Taylor Damon, Katie Bachelet, Victor Mozioka, Wesley Johnson, Zayn Hosted, Adish Nirola. We hope you enjoy. Sorry.
I
Amazing. Thank you so much for hearing choir. Congratulations, choir. We're going to go ahead and switch over to superlatives. So I will have that changeover. While that is happening, I also want to thank my colleague, Dominic DeFrancisco, for all his support. I want to thank the students for putting in the time, effort, everything that they put in. And I also want to thank Mr. Chaves, who is always in class, out of class, and accompanying. Amazing.
Hi, I'm Seth. I'm a junior in Superlatives. This next song is a movement called Invention of the Printing Press. It's from a larger piece by Bob Chilcott called 5 Days That Changed the World. Originally commissioned for the Worcester, England International Festival for Young Singers, this song was written to tell a story about an important event in history. The invention of the printing press changed the world by revolutionizing the way ideas are spread, catapulting us into the modern era. The phrase, "the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog," is a repeated motif in the song. This is because the phrase is a sentence with all the letters of the alphabet and was used as a sample phrase to make sure the printing press worked in its entirety. We hope you enjoy the inventing of the printing press and hope you can be a quick brown fox jumping over a lazy dog.
Brown fox, My name is Maddie Garrow, and I'm a sophomore in Superlatives. And I'm going to be introducing our next piece called The Abolition of Slavery. Ooh. This is the second movement from 5 Days That Changed the World, composed by Bob Chilcott, and the words by Charles Bennett, in December of 2015. Bob Chilcott is from Oxfordshire, England. He is currently 69 years old and has been a choral composer since 1997, but spent most of his youth involved in various choirs, including the King's College Choir, the Cambridge College Choir, and a British vocal group called the King's Singers. This piece focuses on the history of the British and American abolition of slavery and the hardship that the slaves endured as they besieged for their freedom. We hope that you enjoy.
Will the Circle Be Unbroken is a traditional Appalachian song. The lyrics we will be singing tonight are written by Betsy Rose, Kathy Winter, and Marcia Taylor, and arranged by J. David Moore. The song is special to me because J.W. Moore is from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and that's a place very near and dear to my heart. First time I fully heard this song was in my grandparents' church in Two Harbors, Minnesota, about 2 hours up the highway from Minneapolis, and I really hope you enjoy our rendition of Will the Circle Be Unbroken?
So much. We are now going to invite choir up for the two choirs' last song. And as we do that, I am going to ask our friends to go grab some gifts. We also have some seniors leaving us, unfortunately, this year. Some of these seniors have been with us for 4 years, singing in the parking lot in 2021, having the best time of our lives, obviously. And to have them gone, this is my first year where the seniors have only been with me. So it's a little bit nostalgic, not nostalgic, maybe bittersweet, to see how far they've grown, but also to send them off. So our first senior that we're gonna recognize is Sarah Belk. The second senior that we're going to recognize is Sam Trussell, who's all the way in the back there. Angelina McDonald. Gwyneth Chalkner. Wesley Johnson. Dakota Gonzer. Ryle Azuga, and Elena Cooper, and Nora Falcone. I'm so sorry. And Elena. I'm gonna miss you all. We'll talk about things during the music banquet. So, yeah. Who's gonna?
Hi, my name is Tanner Dickerson. I'm a junior at LHS. I'm going to talk to you about our last song, City Called Heaven. This is a gospel song written by Josephine Polanitz. This is a call and response song, which means it was learned by hearing and then imitating. Gospel music was originated by African Americans who relied on religion to find hope. This song symbolizes the imagination used to find any sort of dream as the natural human will to survive. This song will have solos being Katie Batchelder, Amy Dixon, Maddie Garrow, and me. And I hope you enjoy our last song, City Called Heaven.
Thank you so much. We have one more transition into the jazz band, and then that'll be the night. Thank you so much.
How about one more hand for the LHS choir and Superlatives? This is the last group of the night. I'm actually going to play on the first tune, and I'm going to bring out our special guest vocalist, Sam Trussell.
Good evening, everybody! Tonight, the LHS Jazz Band will answer the eternal question, what is here? Just exactly sure what's hip. Started to let your hair grow, spend big bucks on your wardrobe. Somehow you know there's much more to the trip. Tell me if you think you know. What is it? If you're really hip, the passing years will show you're in a hip trip. Or maybe never again. What is it? Smoking only the best weed, hanging out on the so-called hippie set. Been seen in all the right places, seen with just the right faces. Should be satisfied, but still they ain't quite right. What is it? Tell me if you think you know. What is it? If you're really hip, the bad thing is we'll show you're in a hip trip. Maybe never in a hip. What is it? You a new you, and maybe even managed to raise your conscious level. When you started to find the right road, there's one thing you should know. What's hip today might become passé. What is it? Tell me if you think you know. What is it? If you're really hip, the bad thing is we'll show you in a hip trip. Maybe give it a hit. What is it?
Well, we're going to slow things down now. We're going to play a Pat Metheny tune. Pat Metheny was here last June. A couple of these kids got to see him. A couple of them got to see Tommy Emmanuel 2 nights ago. This is going to feature, I have so many seniors in this band, and most of them are in the rhythm section. So you're going to hear from Ryle playing piano, Carson playing bass, Nick Enger back there playing percussion, guitar, not a senior, freshman, unfortunately. Henry Corwin, and then our trumpet soloist, or actually flugelhorn soloist, Olivia Flynn. We are joined by 3 of our woodwinds from the band, Erica, Isabel, and Elizabeth, who are playing some woodwinds. Please please play that for us. Yeah, and they are. All right, here we go. Give it up for, you heard from Preston on tenor saxophone, Simon on trumpet, Ryle on piano, Henry on guitar, Olivia on trumpet, Carson on bass. Yeah, I'll fix it in a second. We've got one more tune for you tonight. But before we get to that, we've got a couple thank yous. First, I want to thank the Lebanon Opera House staff, the crew, everybody that's helping make this concert run. It's so nice to be here. It's so much fun to be here. And we could not do what we do without their help at these concerts. So thank you to the Lebanon Opera House staff. I want to thank Junction Arts and Media, who's here tonight live streaming this for us and recording it. They do a great job. They've done all of our concerts this year, and they've all been fabulous. So thank you, Junction Arts and Media. I'd like to thank the administrators at Lebanon High School, Mr. Smith, Dr. Robinson, Mr. Tyndall, Coach Stone. All of them are huge supporters of the arts. I cannot begin to tell you the amount of stuff they've just done for Miss Cook and I this year, where we've just been like, hey, we have a problem. They're like, we'll fix it. They're fabulous. We also want to thank all of the teachers, the coaches at LHS. We pull our kids from classes for combined rehearsals. Jazz band is an after-school thing, so some of these kids miss practices, or sometimes, not often, but sometimes they miss a game or a track meet. And so, we cannot do it without the support of the Lebanon High School community, the administrators, the teachers, the coaches, everybody there. And finally, I want to thank all of you for being here, especially parents. Thank you for sometimes maybe a little aggressively pushing your kid into music. Thank you for listening to them practice. Thank you for encouraging them to practice. And thank you for supporting the arts in Lebanon. Students, give your parents a round of applause. Our last tune is Big Swing Face. This is a Buddy Rich tune. You're going to hear from Ryle on piano. You're going to hear from Henry on guitar. You're going to hear from Tim on alto saxophone. And you're going to hear from our very own Buddy Rich impersonator, Nicholas Engert on drums. thank you all for coming. Seniors, you need to come down front for a picture, according to Dr. Robinson. Everybody